Alright, so I wanted to make a little video on a project that I'm working on for some settlements. It's a contest that King Gath had put out, and I took up on I took it upon myself to do this to challenge myself because I've been playing with some settlements for a while, and it's a very unique uh, mod. I do like it. It has some issues that I wish I could change, but unfortunately, you got to deal with the limitations that the game engine allows for. So, with that said, it's tedious little stuff. But I'm gonna do two passes with this. One without any without workshop mode on, and the other one I'll show you with workshop mode on what's happening behind the scenes. So as we turn around, that's the sign I made. 410 Pines Bluff.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of noises, a lot of sounds coming from this because everything is turned on. This is one of the guard posts I put. You can. This will be a blueprint, so you can delete the guard station off this and put one of the smaller marshal plots on.
Yeah.
I also did it for the one up top here as well. So right now I just have one settler walking back and forth from it. So yeah, very busy settlement. I didn't do anything with these guys. I left it all in here. As you can see, it's all the same. This is a recreational spot that I made as the mayor's house. So this becomes your personal house within this place.
Been up to see Grey Garden?
Yeah, Grey Garden, sure.
The whole place is run by
This is at level 3. This dude right here comes, one of your settlers becomes your personal butler in here, but all he does is clean and take stuff.
Yeah.
And as you can see in this plot, these glowing purple lights are not welcomed for. I didn't even notice that until now. So in this contest that King Gath has made for us, if you select something and place it down and it glows purple, it's not welcome for the build. That's funny. But it doesn't matter because you can place something else here in its stead. And of course, everyone comes into this mayor's office like it's their own house. So yeah, I did the wiring for all this.
Real trouble. I hope you can help.
You're not in trouble. Be quiet. I didn't mess with this too much. I just placed down a fire and a couple of chairs. If you do download this blueprint, Thematic and Practical actually has a mod that you can actually move those traders around your settlements anywhere you want to. They come with like coin stash that you can place down, and they'll go to that. And there's like booths that you can place down, so you can create your own little shop for them anywhere in your settlement, and they won't be stuck in this one spot. But I didn't move them too much. Here's another martial plot. I put a pillar here instead of regular stuff for supports, just like that. That's the back of the weapon shop. That's to sleeping bag is back there. No lamp. I didn't do too much with the housing for this. I left it for people who, if they want to decorate, they can. It's up to them. So this is Death's Head, which actually is the weapon shop that's named after the spot in this, which is called
Out here,
Death's Head.
you got to take things one day at a time.
So everything in this settlement right now is up to level 3s. So I just wanted to give you a run by of what to expect if you take this blueprint down and put it into 10 lines, this is what you're going to get. But you can change it. Nothing's set in stone. In here, this big building used to be a huge lumber mill, and I converted it into the industrial park. So all of this is a spot, so you can see it on the wall. Adjust it.
Yeah.
And that was the big rig that they used to put the wood in here and saw it. So, was once a catwalk and now it's destroyed. So this is where all your scrap will be coming from. Will be from this this main building. Down here is the rest of the big rig, and I planted a generator in it, and that's just one of them. I got another one behind us. Yep, that happened.
Yeah.
This is one of the 2 beds. Back here is the residential plot, the one and only. This is for your foreman.
Yeah.
He lives up here. You can essentially change it to whatever house you want it to be put back here, but yeah, it has its own power supply. Well, it did, and then I linked them all together. There's the power armor station up there. Chem station, another bed. Power armor station. This is the 2 agricultural plots. This is all you need, really, because these 2 together will produce 24 food. You can essentially do one with this settlement, and change one of these plots out for something else if you wanted to. Because one of these produces 12, and the contest only wanted 11 people here. So essentially, you can do one, but if you're gonna come in here and change it, this would be one of the plots you could change, or the industrial plots in there. So up here is the bar and the desk for SimCities. Is where I moved it to. The Roadhouse, and then out here is the other sign, the Roadhouse. Here's the other generator. This is the engine from the truck that would bring in the lumber. The water plant, which is the engine out of this car, a guy's house. And then this is an iron mine. I don't know if you can hear me, it's pretty loud right there. This is an iron mine, and funny story about this, I didn't know that you could do something with it until I was like, you know what, I wonder if it'd be cool if you could go into this, and then this happened. And I was like, did they really just build a separate cell for this? And lo and behold, you come down here and interact with there should be another guy down here. They have these 2 dudes down here. Which I thought was hilarious. That whoever built this iron mine actually built an interior cell for it. It's pretty cool. I'm waiting for it to go to level 2.
Huh?
I have to check outside, but I think it's still level 1. Go check real quick. But yeah, it's like that. You can change that to, and it's an advanced industrial plot, so you can change it to whatever you want. Let's see. Like, is it 1? Yeah, it's still 1. Let me see. What else do I got? What else am I hiding from you guys? So that's pretty much it. In this trailer right here, there's more beds for people to get into.
I am glad to see you. hand.
Yeah, I've given you a hand, buddy. So, the story with this was that it was once a lumber mill up here, and then the settlers over time converted it into their own settlement and used the main building as their scrapyard, pretty much, as they mined for what's underneath the mountain here. A lot of people around, and now I'll go to the start and I'll show you workshop mode. And I'll show you the behind the scenes stuff.
Yes?
And the first thing you'll notice when I go into workshop mode is there's the attack point down there that I moved. And then you'll see all these blue people walking around. These are all the interactables that your sellers will interact with, and there's a couple of them around here. Oh, the second attack point is back there. I have to place these because when you do check the settlement for whatever you're missing, it'll tell me that I was missing the 3 spawn points, so I placed them down and it stopped giving me that warning whenever I would check the settlement. So yeah, there's a lot of behind the scenes. Nav mesh. This is a civilian spawn point, so these guys that are not settlers will spawn from here. It's pretty much what you see. A couple other things back here, but then up here there's 3. And I've seen them all interact with it, so they do what they need to do. I didn't put anything up here because it was as tight as it was. So yeah, the build limit says maxed, and it's 1 bar. I want to try to keep it under the 1 bar limit due to Xbox users. So that's what you get through all this. So if you have a PC and you download this, my advice to you is if you want to decorate the trailers that the sling bags are in, that's what it's there for. I didn't do too much with it because I didn't want to, because I needed to keep the build limit down as much as possible, if you understand. So yeah, I turned an old lumber mill into a settlement. I've done this build. This is the 5th iteration of it. So I hope you guys like it and enjoy it when it comes out. Till next time.